All right, Coach, would you like to give us your opening statement?
Sure. Just proud of our performance. You know, I thought we played hard for 40 minutes and executed the game plan and, you know, stuck together on the offensive end. And I know we struggled to score a little bit in the first quarter, but we figured it out, and just really proud of all these guys. You know, we're a little shorthanded right now, and literally shorthanded. We're not super tall at the moment, so, you know, props to Lex and Ava for just being beasts on the inside and, you know, taking care of business for us.
Coach, you talked about playing tough through all 40 minutes. It felt like in the third quarter and at the beginning of the fourth quarter, you guys really started pulling away from UVU. Can you just kind of talk about the adjustments that the team made at halftime just to kind of get more buckets on the inside, especially?
Right. Well, we talked about, like, we had to continue with the direction we were going, and we needed to come out in the third quarter and, you know, push our lead out. We talked about it being 0-0 and a new game, and we had to play for 20 minutes. And so I just felt like they were super motivated, and, you know, they were just doing a great job. I thought defensively was probably one of our better defensive performances for, you know, a full game. I won't say 40 minutes, but a good portion of the game, I thought we did a really good job. You know, at the end, I thought we gave up a lot of threes, which they were looking to spread it out and hit threes, and so we could have done a little bit better there. But overall, I thought we really did a good job with the game plan.
And for Sam and Ava, both of you, you guys as a team shot 20% in the first quarter, but then 60% the rest of the game after that. Was there anything specific that changed after the first quarter on offense, or was it more of just the same shots just started to fall?
Sam's the last shot.
I think that in the first quarter we were kind of slower in transition, not really pushing the ball. So I think in the second quarter and the rest of the game we looked to kind of play in a flow and get the ball moving. So I think that contributed to it.
Ava, a double-double tonight, 18 points and 13 rebounds. Can you describe just your mindset heading into this game, knowing that you guys are shorthanded and that you're probably going to be the main big?
Just to, like, stay confident, obviously, and, like, do what I can to get the team going. But other than that, nothing too specific of what I'm thinking out there.
Getting buckets.
Getting buckets. I don't think so. You guys asked me like kind of those questions. I'm like, wait.
Coach, on a similar note, going into a game knowing where you're going to be shorthanded like that in a major position group, how does that kind of affect your preparation going into the game?
Yeah, I mean, we knew that they were probably going to try to get the ball inside just because we were a little bit smaller in there, but I thought we did a good job of initially kind of digging down and making, you know, number 23 pretty uncomfortable. And then, you know, whether it was Ava or Lex, like, they were being physical in there and trying to just be disruptive. And so I think that's something that we're going to have to do. We're going to have to be active in there and take advantage of, you know, our quickness with some of these post players and just different things. We're going to have to dig down. We're going to have to double at times. So we're going to have to figure all of that out together.
34 points in the paint, so even shorthanded, you dominated down inside. I mean, obviously, was there some, like, part of the game plan that made that work?
I mean, we always try to get the ball inside, and obviously, you know, Meg was a big piece of that puzzle, and so I think that's something Dayla did a great job of getting to the rim. Shiho had some little putbacks in there, and so that's something that we always want to try to do is get to the paint, and good things are going to happen, you know, whether we're driving and dishing to a post teeing up or someone in the short corner. That's just something I think we have to continue to do to be successful.
Sam, you went 4 for 7 from 3. We've talked a lot about in past press conferences about just the struggles that the team has had shooting from beyond the arc, and it really feels like you really turned it on tonight. Can you just kind of talk about what it is that's kind of contributed to you finally kind of breaking out in tonight's game?
Yeah, I think my teammates just give me all the confidence, you know, even when I'm not shooting great, they tell me to keep shooting. So shooters go through ups and downs, and I think that a lot of it goes to my teammates who just tell me to keep shooting and are confident in me.
And Coach, Utah Valley, they force about 22 turnovers a game. 19 turnovers for you guys tonight, but only 8 in the second half. Was there anything different in the second half that you guys talked about at halftime to cut down on those turnovers?
We did talk about it at halftime. I mean, we knew that they were going to pressure us, and we needed to handle the pressure, and we talked about, you know, getting to the free throw line or drawing fouls that were going to put us to the free throw line. And so I thought we did do a better job in the second half. You know, I think a couple of these turnovers actually were probably off the press, and we have to continue to work on that. You know, teams are going to look to press us, and so we have to get better at that. But I thought second half we just played a little bit stronger.
Coach, 4 players in double figures tonight for you guys. What does it say about this team that there's always this scoring parity and that it's not just any one player, but rather like a complete team effort?
I think it's what we need. I mean, for us to be successful, it's what we need. It's, you know, we can always have that one player, you know, Ava had 18 or whatever, but we need other people to be chipping in and contributing. And, you know, I see Shiho with 11 here. Sam had a good night. Dayla had a good night. Charlie made a bucket in there, and Alexandra's contributing. So that's what we need, you know, with the 8 healthy bodies that we have right now. Like everybody's got to bring something.
Ava and Sam, it was a very physical game tonight, a lot of hard fouls. How do you keep your composure on court when you're on the receiving end of those hard fouls?
We don't.
I would say just talking to each other, you know, keeping each other's heads up.
It's hard, but yeah,
I agree. I can't be in here with you.
The rebounding, you dominated tonight, won the battle by 12 rebounds. I mean, I know that's something you focus on. It reminds me of last year, the WAC conference championship team that out rebounded everybody. Is that what made the difference tonight?
Yeah, I think we did a better job of going to find someone to box out, and it's kind of been something that we've been trying to drive home because we haven't been the best rebounding team this year. We don't have the super tall, lengthy people that are just going to be able to grab it over people's heads. We have to actually do the work now. But I thought we did a really good job of boxing out, and then we talk about, like, people are going to box out, someone's got to go grab the ball. So I thought they did a really good job of just attacking the basketball and just being more physical and trying to keep people on the outside.
Coach, we're 2-2 in conference play, and we're about to go on a 3-game road trip before we'll finally come back home against Tarleton State on the 25th. Being 2-2, how big is that kind of going into really the thick of the conference schedule?
Yeah, I mean, we have a tough stretch ahead of us. I think being on the road is always hard. This is not the easiest conference travel schedule, so we just have to be ready to play. You know, honestly, and I've said this the last however many years, every game is crucial. Every game is important. Doesn't matter if you're at home or away. You know, we have to take every game and expect that, you know, people are going to give us their best, and we have to be prepared to give them our best. And so we just have to continue to keep getting better and understand that, you know, it doesn't matter if we're on the road or we're at home. Like, we still have to play the same.
Would you like to leave us with anything, Coach?
No, just, you know, thankful for our supporters that continue to cheer us on. And, you know, one of my favorite things after the game is watching the girls go around and hug all of our fans. And it's just a special place, and we have special people here. So we just really appreciate them.